you go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And the series everyone has been waiting for. The NBA Finals are now underway. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Dyson Daniels. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Outside, Maxey. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Leonard. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this one. Chamberlain hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Kamara. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
And Wembanyama outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Bridges for 3. Here's Chamberlain. Bridges passes to Daniels. Good on the shot.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Maxey against Daniels. Out to the right wing. James looking it over. Sinks the triple.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Leonard, the pass to Chamberlain. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Chamberlain trying net with the block. To the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. With on the list, Kevin Garnett.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Garnett. And here is James. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. Count that bucket. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Now here's James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two for the Trailblazers. Robert Williams comes in for Wembanyama, and it's Grant in for Mikal Bridges. Now, here is Chamberlain. Outside Daniel. Okongwu against Williams. Daniel sets a screen for Leonard inside, and he jams it. with authority.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Kamare. Back to James. Empty that time from Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Daniels. Chamberlain kicks to Grant. Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Kamara. In the corner, it's James. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter. In those exchanges.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Grant against LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Beyond the arc. Atlanta again missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Krejci. Pass to LeBron. Okongwu with the screen for LeBron. Hands it from downtown. LeBron's got 8.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Here's Leonard. Grant on the wing. Leonard with the screen on James. The high post shot. Grant. That's good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Williams. Daniels from outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Krejci. He's covered by Daniels. Steps back. Kennard on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
For the Trailblazers, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Williams. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Daniels. Now, here's Bridges. He has yet to score. Chamberlain a screen. Bridges dishes to Chamberlain. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And it goes down 2 points. Kennard's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Henderson with the screen for Wembanyama. Drills the 3-pointer.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Here's Krejci. Floats it up for James. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Bridges.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to LeBron. 5 on the clock. He's working for Okongwu and finds...
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Maxey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
Pass to Bridges. Right wing. Bridges a screen on Drummond. And Wembanyama. Houston with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. And Garnett has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. At the elbow, it's Maxey. Shoots over Henderson. Maxey, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Grant outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Now Chamberlain. Pass to Wembanyama. Houston with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Maxey on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. The shot's good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Bridges outside. Back to Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
To the inside. It's tipped.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Garnett with the steal. And they're running. Pass to Houston. Stolen by Henderson. Now, here's Grant. He's covered closely. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach and he threw him off. Might have been trying to draw a foul.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
It's kind of a comedy of errors for him in this first half thus far. Just been all over the place.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Daniels with it. He's got 11. For 3, Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Bridges has got his second basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's Drummond missing. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Daniels. Robinson sets a screen for Daniels. Here's Leonard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Trailblazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close, and their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Daniels, then it's Bridges, and it's Chamberlain in at the center, filling out the middle. Portland leading by 9. Leonard the pass to Daniels. And here's Leonard. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Garnett with the block. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one. No good on the second free throw. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And stolen by Daniels. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a... transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Okongwu's checked in for Malawash. Here is Daniels. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Leonard with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Three-pointer. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Kamare. From deep, Maxey. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Chamberlain. Leonard with a screen on Maxey. Bridges against Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Chamberlain. Kevin Garnett with the steal. LeBron powering inside.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron so strong inside.
Chamberlain kicks to Leonard. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Kevin Garnett is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Okongwu, the pass to Maxey.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
James right side. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot falls short this time. Trailblazers leading by 13. Here's Daniels. And stolen by Okongwu. LeBron outside. Pass to Kamari. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Kamari's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams is checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Daniels. He's got 11. From the low block. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kamari's got his fourth rebound in this one. Down low. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to James. Lets it go with the three. They get the rebound. Wow! Clear the way for KG.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that only makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Maxey. The Blazers getting the bucket. Okongwu, the pass to Maxey. Launches it. Misses for the fifth time this game, marking it 1 for 6. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. Bridges outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Maxey. Bridges for three. Rebound Atlanta. Now Kamara. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Daniels finds Bridges. Portland moving the ball around. A three ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 8 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
From deep, Maxey drills it from outside. Maxey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Maxey. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Daniel. Chamberlain with a screen on Maxey. For 3, Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Maxey kicks to James. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Grant. Outside Daniel. Pass to Grant. Bridges outside. Chamberlain a screen. Bridges kicks to Chamberlain. Kamara with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Atlanta making a switch here. Houston's checked in. Portland also making some changes. And Wembanyama, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bridges. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Daniels.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Back to LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Leonard. Chamberlain a screen. Back to Henderson. Over James. Henderson, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
James outside. Okongwu with the screen for LeBron. Stolen by Henderson. And oh, here we go with Henderson. Pass to Leonard. And Wembanyama outside. Over Garnett. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Houston. And here's Garnett. From the baseline. And Okongwu slings it in.
Well, in that two-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick. He moves really well.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Leonard inside. Covered by Kamara. Leonard with the screen on LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Then Wembanyama sets a screen for Henderson. And the 3 off target. And so James will bring it up for the Hawks. Garnett outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block?
Maxey's checked in for Atlanta. And then for the Trailblazers, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Chamberlain. Bridges comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Daniels subbed in for Henderson.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And he makes the first but misses the second. Portland leading. And Wembanyama outside. Outside Daniel. Pass to Leonard. Out to Bridges. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bridges has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Wembanyama outside. For 3, Bridges, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Maxey passes to James. Now Garnett. Outside, Maxey to the inside. Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Kamara. 6 points for him. Now here's LeBron. Lead away, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by...
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and
they're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
checking out the circumstances for the. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Trailblazers leading by 3. Okongwu is out there with Garnett. Then it's James. Then there's Maxey. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now, here's Maxey. Okongwu with a screen on Daniels. Here's Maxey. For the tie. They get it back. Bridges. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Leonard missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Garnett. LeBron, no luck.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
Outside Leonard. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Okongwu with a screen on Chamberlain. Here's James. Chamberlain with the block. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. James, point-blank range, too easy for LeBron.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Bridges. He's covered by Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Kawhi taking no chances.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Pass to Maxey. Back to James. Shoots over Leonard. And again, LeBron missing.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
LeBron outside. Garnett outside. Pass to Maxey. On the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Daniels, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Kicks it out to Maxey. To the paint. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Daniels. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 13 points for Dyson Daniels.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Mikal Bridges. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Okongwu with it. Williams picks him up. Okongwu with the screen for LeBron. Pass to Krejci. Outside, Maxey trying to end the drought. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside Leonard. Williams gets to Daniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
On deep, James. Rebound by the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. Okongwu against Williams. Pass to Leonard. And the call is going to do... Yes, it is. An illegal screen. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James, second. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
The Hawks trail by 8. Inside and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Grant. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th assist on the night. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
The Hawks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Maxey hits them both. Trailblazers leading by 8. Leonard dishes to Chamberlain. Leonard with a screen on Maxey. Grant the pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Hawks. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Houston. He's covered by Daniels. Houston passes to Maxey. Pass to Houston. Oh, the tenacity of KG.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective, clean offense.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Start. Get it. Loud. And give a big welcome to your Hawks. Ball.
Different look now for Portland. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robert Williams. Bridges comes in for Leonard. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Dyson Daniels. With the step back. Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. Bridges outside. Grant outside. This one for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Maxey with it. 15 points in the game. Okongwu with a screen on Henderson. Maxey looking it over. From past the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant outside. Bridges kicks to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Grant for 3. Drops in the tray. Grant's got 7.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Maxey finds Garnett. Here's Houston. It's Garnett on the wing. Over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Wembanyama. In the corner, Henderson with it. To the right side. Grant for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. Three-pointer. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And he gets the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Now, here's Maxey. Count that one. He's got 17.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Wembanyama outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Now here's Garnett. 8 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
So for the Trailblazers, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Chamberlain. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Henderson. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Garnett. Wembanyama passes to Bridges. Left side, Leonard. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Krejci, defended by Wembanyama. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution for your Hawks. Tyrese Maxey.
There's a minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter. Trying to find Kamara. Gets it to him.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. Shoots over Kamara. And it's Leonard missing. And so James will bring it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. 1:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Drummond. Robinson with the block. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Got a piece of it. James up top. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Drummond. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
35 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Daniels passes to Bridges. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
James in the high post. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
And so it's the perfect. Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here. That he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Daniels out there with Bridges. Then there's Grant. Then it's Robinson. And it's Wembanyama in at the four-man position. In the corner, it's Bridges. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland. Now James. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Pass to Bridges. The three. Alawaj grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Garnett, defended by Wembanyama. Back to Kamara. And here's Garnett. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wembanyama passes to Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Into the lane. Robinson down low. Working on Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Trailblazers, Chamberlain's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Robert Williams comes in for Wembanyama. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Daniels. Maxey kicks to Garnett. Garnett puts it on the deck. Chamberlain with the block. It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Henderson passes to Bridges, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Down low, here's Garnett. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Henderson. Bridges dishes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. Back to Kamara. That 3 off the mark. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. Grant outside. Bridges sets the screen for Grant, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside, James. Pass to Kamare. The Hawks again can't hit. Portland leading by 12. And stolen by Maxey. Now here's Drummond. Here's Newell. And here's Maxey. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Grant finds Leonard. Got a piece of it. Here's Maxey. Pass to Newell. Outside, James. With the floater. What a graceful finish by LeBron James.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Williams, a screen on Maxey. Henderson passes to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Newell. And here's Maxey. Henderson defending. Pocket 6. LeBron against Leonard. LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And here's Henderson. Outside Williams. Grant for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Maxey, no good.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Grant finds Henderson. Back to Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Williams passes to Leonard. Out to Henderson. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside, Maxey. Grant against LeBron. Chamberlain with the block. And they're able to recover. Maxey, no good.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Here's Newell.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Henderson left side. And here they come. The finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Portland. Tyson Daniels comes in for Henderson. Okongwu with the screen on Daniels. Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Okongwu. Fires the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard kicks to Daniels. Grant outside. Screen by Leonard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. No coverage, that's it.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Wallace kicks to Garnett. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Krejci on the wing. Wallace. Missed on the three. Grant outside. Here's Leonard from outside. James whips down the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Now Garnett. James in the post. He's covered by Leonard.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Atlanta. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Wallace. Bridges, he's checked in for Portland. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his fourth foul of the contest. LeBron against Leonard. Camara with it. 6 on the shot clock.
And arguably the game's most versatile defender, Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
Garnett with the steal. Maxey knocks down the three.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Now Wembanyama. Now Leonard with the shot. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
James.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Leonard. Poked away. Now Maxey. Bridges with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So they foul intentionally. That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession games.
Now Garnett. Good.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. enemy in this situation.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jeremy, as this team approaches the postseason, can you use wins like this to generate some momentum and find some chemistry?
Yeah, definitely. We're getting into playoff mode soon, getting closer to the end of the season, so I just want to prepare and get ahead of steam.
Nothing like playoff mode, guys.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our it.